Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So I'm pretty happy to show you this video, and I was very much doubting that I would ever be able to make it, but thanks to the thank you hatcher and lots of pulls, I was able to pull all of these characters, so I can show you this. And then yes, this is an all-Pierce team going through Avalon, which sounds like insanity, but in some ways it's easier than doing a all-bounce team, which is more normal. But anyway, gimmicks here are warps, and so we want everybody with no warp if possible. And then there are two characters that are sort of necessary for this team, and that is Noah and D'Artagnan. Noah is a Pierce with no warp, and then he has a Meteor Strike Shot and a Plasma bump combo, and also a Speed Up S bump combo. And yeah, that speed up is very important. So that the characters can get around more and do more damage, do more hits, pull more bump combos. And then, yeah, basically the more of Noah that you have, the better. 1 is good, 3 is better, even 4 is doable. And then the other character I'm using is Suzerain. This is the evolution form. He is a Pierce with no warp. He has a fire resistance that will help you, take less damage during this quest. And he has a blast bump combo, which will help Noah both with the plasma and the speed up. And then he also has a meteor strike shot, which is pretty helpful for this mission. And then finally, the other necessary character besides Noah is D'Artagnan. And yeah, she is a Pierce. She does not have no warp. But she has the very strong follow-up piercer. And yeah, that's kind of the key to her. She's difficult to position because she doesn't have null warp, but her bump combo is so strong that she is worth using in this quest. So worth using that, yeah, she's one of the two necessary. So obviously, putting this team together is pretty difficult. Two characters that are limited. So yeah, that's kind of the first hurdle to it. And then there are kind of the supporting characters that you can use with them if you didn't have enough Noahs or D'Artagnans. One of them is Suzerain here. He's good. He's the Pierce with the Blast Bump combo and the Meteor. And then some drop characters that you could use. There's Bishamonten, another Pierce with no warp and a Meteor Strike Shot. You could also use Yamato Takeru Zero, another Pierce with no warp. He's very fast, so he could do really well with pulling D'Artagnan or Noah's bump combo. And then he also has Mech Slayer, which is good against these galaxies here. You could also use Schubert. He is an extreme monster. He is another Pierce with no warp, a blast bump combo, which is nice. And he is a power type, I believe, so he is slow. But if you use him with Noah, then you can kind of get around that. But yeah, again, the most difficult thing about D'Artagnan is going to be positioning. And then for most of this mission, we want her positioned near the very bottom of the screen. That will help us with a lot of these stages. And so, yeah, the first couple stages, I try to get rid of the galaxies first, completely with bump combos, because the Pierce monsters with their direct attacks just aren't going to do enough damage. And then here we have the two Diablos. Did we get them? Okay, good. We got the two Diablos, and then, yeah, we can get rid of them with bump combos. And then my positioning here is so-so. The lower that they are on the map, the better. Because what we want to do is just concentrate on the Legion down here just immediately. Just forget about everybody else, and then do all the bump combos into Legion. And then if we get it right, our bump combos will do so much damage that they will outpace the healing that they get from the Donatellos. And then if we take down the Legion, everybody else will run away, so that's kind of the ideal technique for this stage. And so that also means on the previous stage with the two Diablos, we want to position our guys lower. And then, of course, these galaxies, they have a one-hit KO, so we want to clear the stage before that happens. Let's see if this will do it here. 2 plasmas. Okay, good. So yeah, even though D'Artagnan wasn't in good position, we were able to get Legion with the 2 plasmas. Okay, this stage is a little bit easier, and then it doesn't matter so much what your positioning is. We'll just do a whole bunch of damage to the mini-boss and then move on. Ideally, we'd like to stay out of the kind of that lower third of the screen, since the lasers will come in from the sides. But if we get our bump combos right, we'll probably beat the stage before they even come out. And then this technique, it can be really good for people that are not good at pinching. So if you stink at pinching, and you also happen to have these characters, or some of the other ones that I mentioned, this could be a good technique. However, in some ways, if you do not get it perfectly, it can take longer than the all-pierce method. It can take longer, but in some ways it is easier. And then I have heard of people that just completely do this the entire time, just because it is easier for them. Okay, I think this is the last mini-boss stage. And then on this stage 2, we want to start with our party towards the bottom of the screen as much as possible, in order to set us up for the next stage. And then this is really hard to do with D'Artagnan because of all these warps. But as long as we come out of one of the bottom 3 rows, I think we'll be okay. Thankfully, she's on the bottom row, which is the best position for her. But yeah, we'll just get those bump combos out, take down some of these guys. Alright, we'll just keep on keeping on. Hopefully we can beat this with D'Artagnan in that position there. And yeah, I really do like Suzodon, the evolution form. I said something similar in the Akasha video about Diamond. But yeah, Suzodon evolution is really strong. Just never get a chance to use him, so it's pretty cool to use him here. Okay, so unfortunately I did not beat the stage on the last turn, on Suzodon's turn. But thankfully we are able to come out of the warp towards the bottom with D'Artagnan. And actually, if she starts low enough, she'll be underneath all of the warps. So that'll be very easy for her just to go back and forth. Okay, first boss stage, and then this is why we want to start at the very bottom. It is so that we can get rid of this row of 6 guys down there. And yeah, the lower all of our guys are, the easier this will be. If D'Artagnan starts at like the top of the screen, that's going to be very difficult to get to the bottom. But as long as she's down there, everybody else can kind of work their way down, so it's not too bad. And then yeah, once we're all concentrated down there, then we just hit bump combos and take them all down. So yeah, with D'Artagnan here, we'll just go left and right and then avoid the warps. Okay, same thing with Noah here, just left and right. Very good. Alright, and then this should do it for that Donatello down there. Excellent. Okay, now the rest of the stage is a piece of cake. We just have to do damage to the boss. There are the lasers in the, along that top column, so it would be better if we could stay out of there. But if we did get hit, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Again, because we can take down the boss before we take any real damage. And then with D'Artagnan here, I'm going to try to do a left to right. Hopefully not end up at the top of the screen. Oh well. Alright, but we'll just get back to doing damage here. Okay, pretty good. Alright, we'll eat that triple laser there, but we'll be alright. Pick up the gold heart. Very good. Okay, second boss stage. Here, again, we want to get rid of the galaxies so that they don't blow us up with the one-hit KO. And then if we do like up and down attacks through that kind of center column, that can be a good way to get rid of them. The galaxy on the very top, though, he's kind of difficult to get at. Kind of the only quick way to get rid of him is if Noah is at the very top of the screen, and then you do like a left to right and you keep hitting the galaxy with the plasma. But we do have 3 meteor strike shots, so it could be worth using one of those. And then Suzuran, he has the basic meteor strike shot. Noah has the chain meteor strike shot, where the more people he hits, the more damage he will do. So yeah, using Noah's meteor on the near the first turn of a stage is preferable. So let's use Suzuran's strike shot here. It's better to use it when the 2 Diablos are in the center of the screen. That makes them easier to hit. But I was kind of thinking I was in a pinch. Just hoping to hit both Diablos. Didn't quite make it, but that'll be alright. So yeah, took down the galaxy, did some great damage to the boss. And then we'll just go after the boss, not worry about the Diablos. And let's also see if we can grab that heart. Excellent. Okay, last stage. So yeah, if possible, we want to start with Noah. We want to hit as many people as we can with our chain meteor strike shot. And then this is where having more than one Noah is useful, and this is also where having a Suzuran is useful, because we can increase the speed and then get more hits. But at the very least, we want to hit Legion as one of the guys in that sequence, because he's very hard to take down and he's very dangerous. But yeah, as we saw, if we get a lot of guys in with the meteor, we can take away like 80% of his life. And yeah, it's not as necessary on the stage, but if D'Artagnan starts at the bottom of the screen, then she can concentrate her attacks down there. And then somebody else pulls her bump combo, that will make it easier to do damage that way. Okay, so there goes the Legion. So then we'll take down the Donatello, stop that healing to the boss. And yeah, just for fun, I used D'Artagnan's strike shot to create that healing wall on the right. King. Okay. Okay, excellent. So, this is like the first boss stage where we're just going to do damage to the boss. We're not even going to worry about positioning. And then on this stage, there aren't even any lasers that are going to come from off the screen. So in that sense, it's even easier than the first boss stage. But yeah, when I play this mission with all bounce characters like I usually do, I usually beat this last stage with maybe 2 or even 1 turn before the ultimate attack. But here we'll get it done much more quickly, which was pretty amazing to me. So yeah, as we can see, there are definite benefits to using an all-pierce team. And yeah, if you are lucky enough to have the characters, I say try it out. And there he goes. Alrighty, so that was Avalon with an all-pierce team. I was not expecting to be able to make this video, but there it is. Happy to show it to you. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.